Hello everyone, it has been a very long time since I made many videos, and thanks to you guys I got about 150 subscribers. Without your support I couldn't have developed this at this scale. So there's a funny reason behind it, because when I was making videos I got about like 30 subscribers, but now since I don't make any videos at all, the subscriber rate flung up to 150 actually. Thanks for you guys and support. And here it is, I'm gonna make videos which is very consistent. I'm gonna make vlogs, some travel episodes and lots of stuff. So it's gonna be a super cool channel actually.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's the Fat Man Flies at Midnight.
What does that mean?
So please continue to support, and hopefully you will enjoy it. Okay, so today I'm going to discuss about education and who has the best education in the world actually. Well, most of us think that Americans have the best education because they are number one in almost everything. Like if you see the science stuff, many research is going on there. Like for example, if I want to pop out some research, there's a project known as Brain Initiative, which was proposed by former US President Barack Obama, and it is still continuing, and there are many projects that is going throughout the US. But you may be surprised to know that US took very low place actually. I mean even very low. It is not even in top 10 position. It is about in 37th position according to the world rankings. And you know which country is number one in the education system actually? I guess it's not India. India is way out of the chart. It's like in 80th or 100th position. I'm not sure about it, but the report suggests that the number one education system which a country possesses is the Finland actually. The Finns, the Nordic people, where Thor lives and makes crazy stuff over there. So how Finlands, how they managed to get number one position in the world, it's actually a very, very interesting one, in which all the world countries must understand from what the Finns are trying to do. So the Finnish people, if you go to internet and just type why the Finns are having the best education system, and you will be surprised to know that they don't have homeworks at all. So if you ban homeworks, it doesn't mean that you'll be number one in education. Well, fairly not actually. There's a lot going on in Finnish education system. First of all, their teachers are actually respected, they are respected to the level of doctors and lawyers. It's very hard to find teachers in India who's respected at that scale. So probably what does this have to do with that? Well, it's just a part of the reason why Finnish people have this kind of best education system. It's not about the teachers actually, the students as well. So the students, well, they begin their education at the age of 7, while here in India you will begin at the age of 4 actually. So it's quite surprising at this scale. And the Finns, they have no homeworks at all, and they will have at least one homework per week, perhaps, who knows. But without homework they are achieving at a massive scale. In fact, if you compare the Americans with the Finnish people, it's the Finns who are more knowledgeable than the Americans in tests which is based on mathematics and science. So it's quite surprising to see that Finns who have no homework at all, who are free to do anything, are the number one in education. So the thing is that they have only one test actually in their lifetime in school, and that test will be conducted at the age of 16, that is before the end of high school. While we have many tests like class test, slip test, midterm test, quarterly examination, half-yearly examination, annual examination, and finally you are dead before you write all these examinations. So it's not that giving exams, not giving exams makes you smarter. It's actually the system they are following. they follow a different system in which it is student friendly as well as teacher friendly, in which all are in the win-to-win situation. While here it's completely different actually. Teachers were forced to do their job. For the students, they are forced to do homeworks and get good grades in the tests, and it's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress going on over here. So students just they pull out hair actually. They have no ideas of how to do. And actually the Finns, they have the best life. In fact, they are one of the happiest countries in the world, and their system is obviously the best, in fact, when compared to the United States. So the top 5 countries which is best in education are the Finland, Switzerland, Belgium, Singapore and Netherlands. When comparing Finland with all of these countries, Finnish people, they have no stress at all, while the other 4 countries, they have some stress, some tests, some homeworks. So it's actually reasonable. So I'm not telling you guys not to do homework and just strike over there and say no test should be conducted at all. I'm just trying to say that the Finns, though their education system is kind of lame here in India, it's actually mind-boggling to see that they have the best education system in the world. So it's not about like the stress, it's like the attitude of the people on the education. They see education as if it's like their own personal asset. It's not like that they need salary to survive. It's like they need education just to develop themselves actually. We Indians, like I'm quite quite bad. I'm not feeling good to say this, but we Indians, we are having a tough time actually. So right from our early age, we take some maths scores, some science and something like that, which is not going to be useful in our purpose of study, in our aim. So we study in that course for about like 6 to 7 years, and we will take 10th and we will decide which course we have to take, like computer science, biology or commerce, and we end up choosing what we need. And if we pursue that, and we will get ultimately we will end up in a college where you have the course that you need. And after studying the course, what you going to do that? Because in India there's no research going on actually. I'm trying to become a neuroscientist, and I found absolutely less research is going on in India, and the famous research is being conducted in IISc actually. So which is in Bangalore, and that's the only institute in India which is focusing primarily on research. And there are also many institutes like IITs and like IISCT, but for me, my course, there is only one research going on, that is in IISc. So literally there is no scope in India on what course you take, except if you are a computer scientist actually. So there's a booming time for Indians in choosing computer science, but not in any other fields. So perhaps what I'm trying to convince is that the government actually have to kind of think in the students' way and try to establish paths to students in doing more research, in which India could outshine even the US or even in other countries. It's just an opinion from a student, but it's up to the government. And the funny thing about the Finnish people is that the government of Finland is subsidizing all the educational purpose, I mean all the educational stuffs to the Finnish people, so that they could study the education with absolutely no financial problems at all. So what we can learn from Finland: first, Finnish people, they are not stressed at all at what they do, and second, they are more towards what they want. They are they are fixed on what they want to achieve. So there is no segregation of winners or losers. Everyone is treated equally in Finland. In India or in any other countries, there's like a segregation, like winners should be given special trainings and the losers should be given some special trainings. I mean, by winners and losers, I mean by grades or marks actually. So there's no segregation at all in Finland. and third, the teachers are respected utmost, and there is no merit free actually to the teachers. By merit free I mean like bonuses like that. All the teachers are given equal respect, equal status, and that's what our country should follow, and many other countries around the world. So I wish I could have born in Finland, but I'm really proud of India actually. Indian education system is actually quite the best in terms of theoretical purposes, but in terms of practical purposes it must improve a lot. So I hope that within like 2025 India will improve in education systems, and perhaps they may even reach at least top 50 positions where everyone will get win-to-win situation status. So there's a lot to learn from Finland, and if we apply their system, I mean slightly to ours, it will be beneficial for us. But if it completely changes our system to their system, there's a whole lot of trouble going on out there. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you had a lot of information and stuff that you need. I did a small research and I elaborated at this scale with by comparing my country's education with Finnish and the US. So it's just part of my opinion as well. So if you like this video, you can like this video, and please do share this video to all of them so that they can understand what education is what education is doing to Indians and what education is doing to Finnish, the US, and many other countries in the world. So if you like this video, please like it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.